What's up, superstar? In this video, we're going to talk about how to generate MLM leads online and network marketing leads on social media. All right, so you want some more people reaching out to you. And isn't that the name of the game? Isn't that always what we want? We want to learn how to attract, how to get people coming to you instead of you going to them. You going to them is okay. There's active prospecting and there's passive prospecting, and it's great to have both streams working for your benefit. So how do we get leads coming to you right from social media? Well, there is something that has been going on and been in use for quite a while, and I'm sure you've seen it, you've used it, you've been a part of it, but maybe it hasn't even occurred to you that this is something that you could use to actually attract leads to you in your business. What am I talking about? Well, have you ever gone online and you're looking around and you might see an ad or you might see someone's profile and you see something where they're offering some kind of a freebie, a giveaway, something where you're like, yeah, that looks interesting. I want to know more about that. Oftentimes it could be a cheat sheet. It could be a handbook. It could be something that you're just like, yeah, I want to know more about the 5 tips to lose weight now. Or, hey, you know what? I want to know about, cheap travel hacks or whatever the case may be. And you go ahead and you click on a link, and it takes you to a separate page where you enter in your email address, and then from there you go ahead and they send you what you requested. Have you ever done that? If you've done that before, go ahead and put a yes down in the comments below. I know I have, and you know what? That is one of the most simplest, fastest, and just purest forms of generating leads. And so we're going to break down the step by step for how exactly you go about doing that, and where do you go ahead and post that link to generate traffic for you, okay? So let's get to the first part. So where are we going to put this link? Okay. So in the bio section, whether you're a Facebooker, Instagrammer, wherever you're at on social media, on Facebook, in the bio section, there's an opportunity to put multiple links. So you could put your Instagram, you could put your, TikTok, you can put whatever else you want there, but one of those links ought to be, an opportunity for them to get a freebie from you. So now they become a lead on your list, okay? If you're on Instagram doesn't really do links, so it is going to be in one spot, and that is in the bio section up at the very, very top. Now, when it comes to all of this, one of the things that we want to think about is who is our target market and what is it that they're looking for, okay? And how does this actually equate to a lead for my business, okay? So there's a lot of psychology that goes into what we are putting together so that it's something that, is valuable to your prospect, but it's also something that's valuable to you and is bringing you good caliber people that you can then talk to about your network marketing business, right? And so I want you to think about, why did you join your company, okay? Are you in health and wellness? Are you in travel? Are you in credit repair? Are you in, if you're in an MLM, go ahead and drop the type of industry that you're involved. Drop that down in the comments below, because I'd love to know what it is that you're working with, okay? So I'm going to give you a couple of examples. Let's say you are in, health and wellness, and you have products that help people losing weight, right? And so I already had to share, what if you could put together something that would be simple, easy for you to do, but basically it utilizes, the 5 forgotten ways to lose weight while you're sleeping. Or, something, you got to come up with a catchy headline. Something that it's like, it's either a cheat sheet, or maybe it's, 5 of this or 5 of that, or, it could be, how to detox your body, right? The detox has been so big, gut health has been so big. It could be that. Maybe your product line is around CBD and you're like, want to talk about, the top 3 benefits of CBD that you probably didn't know, right? Or, the things that, that your doctor will never tell you because you can do it from home. Things like that people are like, huh. So the first thing is you got to think about who is your target market and what do they have interest in. Like when I asked you, hey, why did you join your company? There was probably a whole list of reasons. You're like, oh, well, I want it for this and I want it for that. I want, better health and more energy, and I want my body working better, and, all of these amazing reasons. So if that's why you joined, of course, there's people like me who are probably like, no, I joined for the business. They got an awesome comp plan. And if that's you, virtual high five. I think that's so cool. But you know what? We want to kind of lead with the benefits of what our company has to offer, and then bring those people down the yellow brick road of where we want to take them into the business, okay? So think about why you wanted to join and what could we craft around that, okay? Travel was another one I gave an example, right? Like, and I have these friends, they dropped a travel post, and it was something, and they're not even travel. They're not even in travel network marketing, but they're like, hey, here's how to save money and still travel in style. Right? And so they were talking about like an American Express card that you could get, and it gave you all these free benefits. And so it was exactly that, how to save money and travel in style. And so like if you're in travel, think about, what are, the 5 things you should know before you travel out of the country, or, what are the safest places to travel to during the COVID apocalypse, right? You know, those kind of things. Like, you still want that reprieve, you still want that vacation, you still want that fun, but you know, you want to do it in a way that's smart for you and your family, right? And so think about things that would resonate with your perfect prospect. Maybe you're doing credit repair, right? Maybe you're in Forex or, you know, cryptocurrencies, those type of things. How can we educate your perfect prospect so that they now want to hear more about what it is that you're doing, okay? So you want to think of your freebie, your giveaway, as a stepping stone, okay? So the type of people that you want to attract, number one, it should be something that appeals to them. Number two, you got to have a killer headline, okay? It cannot sound like all the other things that they've already heard 10 times today, okay? When it comes to social media, there's so much noise that's out there in the marketplace. So it's very important that what you are sharing is something that stands out from the crowd. It's something that sets you apart and really gets people like, yeah, I want to know more. Yeah, you know, like I think I need to hear about that. And so when you are putting it together, first come up with your concept of like, I think I want to talk about this because I think that this is, you know, what is very attractive to people. Another thing you can think about that kind of goes along those lines is when most people join your team or your company, what are the top couple of reasons that they join? Think about what those are and make something that would be a freebie around that, okay? So that's the first part. The second part is how can we take that concept and give it an amazing, stellar, killer headline that people just have to have what it is that you're putting together, right? So that's phase one, that's phase two. Then we're gonna actually create our piece of content. Now, I have quite a few of these type of freebies, giveaways, and I've done all kinds of things. I've done audios, I've done like a video training series, I've done like cheat sheets, I've done PDFs where it looks kind of more like a booklet. There's a lot of different things that you can do, but here's what I'll tell you. Do the thing that is easiest for you to do, because you know what happens to a lot of us is we get into procrastination mode, right? Like we have all these dreams, all these goals, all these ambitions, and then we actually procrastinate about doing it. So for me, what works really, really well is some kind of a PDF, some kind of a cheat sheet, some kind of a workbook, something like that, because I can come up with the concepts really, really fast. And I think it's nice to have, you know, something that people can, literally hold in their hand or they can train their team with. That's what works well for me. So I'll kind of share with you what I do is I will go ahead and bullet point, like, here is my yellow notepad. So I will go ahead and like bullet point down some concepts. Okay, these are the points that I want to share. And then from there, I will kind of fill in the gaps, almost like you're making a Christmas tree. Like you start with the main things and then fill things around, right? So you come up with your main bullet points. Then from there, start filling in the gaps and kind of like giving some meat to your concept. Now you should, when you're all said and done, kind of end up with like a PDF document or some kind of a Word document. Now, there's two things that you can do. If you are naturally very creative and you love to kind of add graphics and stuff, you can go ahead and kind of spruce that up so now it doesn't just look like, you know, a black and white paper Word document. It actually looks like it's got some color, it's got some of your style, it's got some of your flair. If you have your own personal branding, like a logo or, you know, something that you have a signature move, then definitely put that in there, right? Now, if you're like, Summer, no, I don't got any of that. I don't know about how to do that. That is way over my head. No worries at all. There is a website called Fiverr, Fiverr. Okay, drop it on the screen. So Fiverr.com. And I tell you, this has been sent from heaven. It's been sent from heaven because there are people literally all over the world that are virtual assistants that can help you put this together. Okay, now these are people that oftentimes this is what they do for a living. So they have templates already set up where they can take the content that you've created and in a matter of, 24 to 48 hours, turn around and have a glorious looking workbook that looks like you spent hours and hours and hours putting it together, along with even images that you can use to promote. Okay, so now we're going to a whole nother level, right? Because in the beginning, we're just talking about links, but once you start getting images that you can use to promote, you can use those, if you're dropping a post and you want to share something like that, if you're doing a video like this and you want to have it fly in the end and you want to use it as a call to action. These are all ideas, okay? So then we go ahead and we have our actual giveaway, whatever that is for you. Now, we need to put the tech side of things together. And so there are a couple of different options. There's ClickFunnels, there's Kajabi, there's lots of different things that are out there. There's one that I would say is probably, one of the cheapest of the bunch. So this is like the only thing that you really need to capture people's information for, then go with them. I actually have an affiliate link that gets you some free time with them. So go with them because then, it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg to have this up and rolling. basically we're going to go ahead and create a capture page, which there's templates that are already done. It's very, 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 very simple. All you have to do is basically put the information, take your infographic that you have done, pop that in there, and then basically put everything together so that you could go ahead and now start promoting, okay? Now you have your capture page. Now, one of the things that's important is you want to connect your capture page with something that's going to follow up either on email or on text, okay? Now, you could do this manually, or you could get everything automated and connected with a system that goes ahead and does all that for you, okay? So that's basically what we want to do from there. Then when everything is said and done, we are going to end up with a link that we can share on our profile and our bio that you can use to just have there. Like literally, you don't even have to do anything to promote it. It can just be there. And if you have people coming to your profile, if you're engaging with people, it will automatically just start bringing you leads because those people are curious. They like what you have. They're interested in what you're sharing. And then from there, what do you want to do with those people, right? Because now you have leads that are coming in and they're on your email list. Well, hey, from there, you can reach out to them. Especially if you do something via text message, you can reach out to them and just be like, hey, I know you got my, 5 steps for simple weight loss, or my 5 steps to lose weight while you sleep, or whatever. Hey, I know you got my thing, whatever your giveaway was, and I'd love to find out how you're enjoying that. Or hey, I'd love to find out, is that something that you want more details on how to create in your life? And because we have some products that also work really, really well in conjunction with that. And if they're like, yes, I definitely want to do that. Perfect. Now you just segued into something where you have a new lead. You can start talking to them about your business and what it is that you do. Another thing that you can do is, let's say we're going to have the 5 steps for losing weight while you sleep, right? You list 4 that are free. So things that they can do that will automatically help them, whatever the goal is that we're doing. And the last one, or one of the things that you have in your 5, is something to do with your network marketing company, right? Well, we have, some certain key products that we use that are amazing, and tell about the products, but just say, hey, if you'd like to hear about the brand that we use and recommend and we've seen the best results with, feel free to, text at whatever your phone number is, and we can get you more details on how that works. Boom, now you have them coming to you after they've got your lead magnet. So those are just a few ideas for you. I hope that was helpful to you. And you know what? Now, if one of the things that you could use a little bit of help with as you're going through this process and as you're having leads come in and as you're talking to people is actually helping you get people to the finish line, actually getting them to join your team, getting them to sign up as a customer, and you would like a little bit of help with that journey and that process, I have something I put together that is my closing cheat sheet. And the cheat sheet is actually the 5-step process that we've used to recruit thousands and thousands of people to our team. We actually built a 80,000 member team using the 5-question close that I share in my closing cheat sheet. So I am doing practicing what I preach. So if you would like that, I will drop that link down here below and you can pick that up. That's my gift to you. I hope you take it. I hope you use it. And I hope you get some amazing results in your business. So until next time, my friend, go out there, live your life to the full, conquer your fears, and let's go get everything that God has in store for you. Take care and be blessed. Made it to the end. Well, aren't you a superstar? Check you out. Hey, if you'd like more, click on the videos to the left. They're exactly what you need to hear next. And if this was helpful, drop a comment down below. I'd love to connect with you personally. I read all the comments each and every week. Last off, if you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button. Don't miss a beat and learn what's new and current today in network marketing.